EduTrade offers a robust scanner that was built for day and swing traders. It combines incredible scanning flexibility without sacrificing a simple user experience and speed. We're going to highlight some of the top factors that make scanning with EduTrade awesome, starting with our filter options. First, click on the filter icon in the scanner navigation to show the applied filters. Here you will see we're filtering for price, change percent, and share group. Let's add a basic filter for volume. We're going to set that equal to 500,000. Notice that this is always going to be shown as shorthand as it's truncated to 500K. One of the most powerful factors in scanning with EduTrade is the ability to not only compare a metric to a standard value, but the large option of values that you can compare to as well. In this example, let's use price. We can say price greater than or equal to another metric. And in this option, you can choose any of the metrics that are available on the application, from pre-market high, pre-market low, the previous day high, etc. Let's go for the previous day high. So we go to column groups, previous days, and we'll say D-1 high. D stands for day, so day -1 high. Another important factor you need to know when scanning with EduTrade is the idea of time slicing. Many traders have shared it is not ideal to need to change different parameters throughout the day. Maybe it's volume from pre-market into the intraday session. And so we built that directly into the scanner. Clicking on the time slicing icon, you will see that we are given an option to show different time periods. Here, let's set 9:30. You will note that the top time slice is from 4 a.m. to 9:30, and we can set that equal to 50K. What this is going to do is then once it reaches 9:30, it is then going to change the parameter that is being used to scan and change it to 500K, easily facilitating multiple sessions in one scan. The last thing to note is the idea of OR groups. You'll notice that all of these are compounding filters, price and change percent and share group and volume, etc. Using an OR group gives you more flexibility to be able to scan for multiple things at the same time. Let's use high percent as an example. Run a filter, search for high percent greater than 30. In this case, this is going to be scanning for the intraday high percent. But what if you want the scan to also work during other market sessions, like the pre-market session? You can then say, or look for pre-market high percent, or the pre-market high percent is greater than 30%. In the same idea, you can then also use after hours, day -1 after hours high percent greater than 30. And so now this is going to then dynamically look at each one of these blocks together. By clicking apply, you can then apply the filters and get the results you're looking for. Another unique feature on EduTrade is the ability to go back in time and see what a scan would have shown on a previous day. Using the time icon, you can then select another day where it is then going to use the same criteria that you're scanning for and show what would have shown up on that day. In this case, we shown up May 15th, 2024. Doing this helps traders not only stay on top of what is moving, but what may have moved this week or the previous week, and get an idea as to going through some of these charts as to how they have played out. One other quality of life feature is the ability to exclude tickers. Every trader has tickers that are on the do not trade list, or tickers that may have simply not had the right kind of price action that they're looking for in a trade. By simply right-clicking and excluding a single ticker, it'll then be removed from the component until the rest of the day, where then the trader can go back and make that decision if it is still going to be on a list that they're not looking to trade that day. The last part of the scanner, or EduTrade in general, is that we're always listening to user feedback. If there's anything you want to scan for, let us know and drop a feature request in the support chat. Until then, happy scanning.